The woman had just divorced her husband when she found out she was pregnant, but it was this child that changed the course of her life. Before the surgery, she imagined walking out of the room reborn and fearless. She thought she could find any guy with abs she wanted. Suddenly the operating room went dark. As she wondered where the doctors had gone, her future flashed before her eyes. In that vision, she remarried under her parents' arrangement after the divorce. But within 6 months, her new husband's parents died in a car accident. He threw her away like trash and sent her overseas. The once pampered rich daughter became a beggar searching for food in garbage bins overnight. Just when she found a piece of bread, another beggar snatched it away. At her lowest point, she saw her ex-husband, who had made a huge comeback. She had divorced him because of his bankruptcy, yet now he returned in glory. She heard him tell reporters that she was the one he most wanted to thank for his success. If she hadn't divorced him, he wouldn't be who he was today. Realizing her mistake, she tried to get close, but he felt far beyond her reach. She woke from the nightmare only to feel it might be real. Every time she divorced, she lost everything. So she treated the child in her womb as her lucky star and ran out of the operating room. Awakened at last, she went to ask her ex-husband to remarry, only to find he had given her the villa after the divorce and moved back to his old rundown home. She swore she had to win him back. After dressing up carefully, she was stunned to see another woman beside him. She hid shyly, mistakenly assuming the woman helping his career was his new love. Thinking of the miserable fate she had seen, she couldn't just let that nightmare become real. She forced herself to call out to him, but he only glanced at her and walked upstairs without a word. She never imagined the man who once adored her would now despise her so much. As she left heartbroken, he came back downstairs after sending the woman off. She thought he was giving her a second chance, but instead he coldly told her to leave. His voice icy as he said a fallen woman like her no longer deserved him. She thought about it, she was the one who had ended it without mercy. Now she came begging for another chance. Anyone would think she was playing with him. A tear rolled down her cheek. She gathered her courage and pleaded for him to believe she was serious this time. He only handed her a handkerchief, then turned and left. Still, she grabbed him tightly for her parents' sake. Even if she had to lie, she wanted to remarry him. But the man whose heart she'd broken no longer believed her. He thought she treated marriage like a joke. Even in failure, he refused to be her toy again. Remarriage was impossible. Rejected, she went home and began to reflect. He had remembered everything she liked and tolerated all her moods, but she had never even thanked him once. She took it all for granted. Now she was truly awake, wondering what she should do. This time she decided to warm his heart step by step. Her first move was to visit his grandmother in the nursing home. After they married, the old woman had always wanted to meet her, but she had refused every time with one excuse after another. Now she brought many gifts to visit her. Unexpectedly, the grandmother with dementia used her $1,000,000 scarf to wipe a wheelchair. As long as the old woman was happy, she thought she still had hope. She even took her out to sit in the sun, but ran into her ex-husband, who came to arrange a transfer for his grandmother. Outside, she felt nauseous at the sight of greasy fast food. The old woman, though forgetful, immediately sensed she was pregnant. Feeling sick, she left the old woman by the road to use the restroom. When she came back, the old woman was gone.